Good evening, ladies as well as gentlemen. Papa Boris here playing some more Witchwood Hearthstone Arena. We've done Paladin already. I'd never liked Rogue, so let's try Warlock. This is a class I always wanted to love in the arena, but it was pretty much always my straight-up worst class. Now, some people are making fun of me for not taking Serenite Chain Gangs. Apparently it's a really good card in the arena. I guess it is a pair of 2/3s for 4 mana, so it's decent and all, but I kind of like these other cards, you know. This is adding some damage and some late game to your deck. This guy is a pretty strong Tantra. I've really enjoyed using him. But alright, we'll see what all the fuss is about and take the Chain Gang. I think I'm going to grab the Twisting Nether because it's sometimes nice to have a reset. And then here we have some interesting choices. Definitely Shadow Flame is a good one to have. Shadow Bolt is just removal. We'll try the Deranged Doctor. That's probably the worst card here, but you know, that's just how I like to play. I haven't played with him before, so we'll see how that goes. Obviously, it being a Death Rattle is much worse than it being a Battle Cry. Gonna grab Gnome for Adu. Fatigue's not likely to matter that much, but there's a psychological element with this card where people get really, really upset if you get lucky and steal one of their best cards. Here we'll just take a Wolf Rider. And what is this? Choose a friendly minion destroyed and a random enemy minion. Okay, so this would be better if I had, like, extra minions like with that guy, I guess. I'm just gonna take the Demon Fire. It's pretty low impact, but, you know, it is 2 damage and I don't have any, removal yet. If your hero took damage this turn, summon... Oh, interesting. So, okay, so as long as you use your hero power, you get the 2/4 and 2/1/1s. This is just a 2/3 for 2 that sometimes matters. And what is this? When you play a card, remove the... okay, so it's like an inverse Fel Reaver, but it's also not as big. I don't know about this Dusk Bat, although it does work well with the Unwilling Sacrifice. Okay, so we'll try that and then see if I can pick up another copy of it. Okay, 1/2 Ooze with Taunt. Seems a little low impact, I don't know. We'll just take a Bloodfen Raptor. Alright, now we got the Unwilling Sacrifice to go with the Dusk Bat, so we'll see how that goes. I don't know if this is going to activate that often. I'm going to grab the Piper. Pyromancer's a great choice too, but I like this guy a lot. It's, you know, cycling, and 3/3 for 4 is pretty decent if you're also cycling away, or if you're also cycling. Okay, this guy's pretty decent defensively. I'm going to grab a Doom Guard. I think in the arena, charging 5/7 is pretty ridiculous, and I don't mind discarding a couple of cards. These are junk, so we'll take a Novice Engineer because it cycles. And the Necrotic Geist, man, this is one of those things that's so annoying to deal with sometimes. I'm going to grab a Demon Fire, though, just for some more removal. I'm a little bit lacking in that department. Here we have all removal all the time. We'll just take a Hellfire. It can work as burn, and it's a really good board to clear. It's a little more reliable than the Defile. I'm gonna grab a Ravencaller here for some fodder for my Unwilling Sacrifice. Hey, look at that. I mean, these are also fine cards, but we'll try that out. Just working with the new stuff. Give a random friendly minion +2 health. Oh, it's like a, it's like an improved version of the terrible imp. Wasn't that other imp nerfed? It used to be a 1/1, then it got nerfed to be a 0/1. Oh no, this is a Death Rattle. Oh, it's not an end of turn thing. I see. Okay, we'll try it. Probably the wolf was the right play there. Okay, these are all garbage, so we'll take the Giant Mastodon for some endgame. And, your other minions have +1 attack. Stealthed, but it's only a 2/2. We'll take a Stegodon. It's a decent taunter. At the start of your turn, deal 1 damage to your hero. 3/6 for 4 isn't even that great. We'll take a Violet Worm. I haven't had any issues with that, and it's great for this one card that I'm now building everything around. Summon 2 2/1 Mucklings for your opponent. I'm gonna try it. 5/8 with Rush for 5 mana is pretty good. I might not care about those 2/1s. We'll see. Draw an Elemental, you say. I have Beasts. I'm playing Warlock Beast, huh? Yeah, that's 3 Beasts I have. Pretty good. 4 Beasts. Wow, I didn't realize they were making 5 Beasts. Their Warlock Beast is a thing now. Okay. Game +1/+1 for each minion that died. Yeah, I don't know. Well, that's gonna go. I'll try it. It might be terrible. Mountain Giant was the other choice there. Give adjacent. I don't like that thing. Give all minions +2. It's -2 attack until your next turn. Let's take an Acolyte. Okay. I'm not liking any of these options. I guess this is Divine Shield. It makes Demon Fire better. Excuse me. It makes my Hellfire better. That's about it, really. But I'm taking it. I don't really like Corruption. Okay. I'm going to try this guy. That seemed to be pretty good for my opponents. Demon Fire number 3. You betcha. Another one of these. Oh, I really like this guy, though. I liked him a lot. I'm gonna take another copy of him. Second Twisting Nether. This is like a spell caller guy, except it adds minions instead of spells. Yeah, we'll take another Twisting Nether. Go for the long game. Corrupting Mist is interesting. I already took one of these. From my last experience experimenting with that stupid new Paladin secret, I don't want to take 2 copies of a card that I don't know how good it is. We'll try Corrupting Mist. We'll see how that goes. Alright, destroy a friendly minion, restored health. Anything I want to kill? I mean, I guess this guy, but that seems stupid. Well, you know, I got some random garbage things going around, so sure, we'll take a Dark Pact. I mean, maybe the Devilsaur Egg is the right plan here. I don't know how much synergy I have with it other than Dark Pact, which I'm taking now. Yeah, we'll take a Dark Pact. Go for some healing. And here, these are all good. You really can't go wrong with any of them. I'm going to grab the Defile for some more removal. My main concern is I might not have been greedy enough, given how I have two Twisting Nethers and a Defile and a Hellfire. I have a lot of mass removal, but not necessarily enough, like, end game to catch up on, but we'll see how it goes. I mean, it's Warlock. You never can be too sad with a Warlock arena. I don't know what I'm doing. Great spelling there. I don't think I want to keep the... You know, maybe I'll keep a Corrupting Mist. Do you keep a Corrupting Mist? I mean, if they get off to a really fast start, like, and play a minion on turn 1 and turn 2, then you can, like, play this on turn 3. That seems stupid. I'm just going to mulligan it. Let's get some plays here. Okay, well, we're ready for turn 4. The fact that I'll be life tapping on turns 2 and 3 makes me kind of wish I had taken the Mountain Giant. Oh, we got a turn 3 play. This does die to the dagger. Okay, good start for him. Getting his choice of cards fitting for the situation. Ooh, okay, well, top decking my way out of trouble. I do want to play the Novice Engineer rather than life tapping, because if that encourages him to make a dagger instead of doing something else, it's worth it. Now the question is whether I play the Wolf Rider. Rogues aren't really known for healing, so if this thing does 6 damage to him, it's actually kind of worth it. Yeah, we'll do it. We'll do it. So it's going to hit 3 here, and then he's going to hit it again for 3 more, and then he's not going to have a dagger to dagger this down on the next turn. Oof, that's rough. Do I even want to play this? What it's doing basically is just, he makes a dagger, sorry, she makes a dagger, I forgot my pronouns, she makes a dagger, kills this, and then pops the Divine Shield off with this. It seems kind of weak. I think what I'd rather do here is just play the Chain Gang. So she can pop off one of the Divine Shield and then dagger that one, and then the other one sticks around to deal 2 damage. God, I don't know if that's actually even remotely smart. Okay, well, now that these taunts both got left in place, I think I am going to play my dude. Should I throw in to make this have 2 health? We'll try it. This might be a mistake, but the Yeti's going to kill one of them anyways, so I might as well get this to the point where it's dead if it attacks my guys. I'd like to trade this in for the Yeti. Now, she could kill one, kill the other one, dagger this thing, but then the other copy of it pops back. So she has to have like a shiv for it or something, or like a backstab to have an efficient outcome. Right, no fan of knives, which is good. She's getting an extra taunter. Okay, that makes a lot of sense, actually. So this little guy is blocking the trade I want to make. I could Defile. How well does Defile work here? 1, 2, 3. It actually does work, but it kills off both copies of my guys, which seems kind of sad. Crap, I don't have the right cards here. Defile clears the whole board, including my own guy. Yeah, because it's gonna... This dies and comes back, and then the Defile shoots again. And then I have 4 mana left, so I guess I get the first crack at the new board with the Stegodon. Alternatively, I could Corrupting Mist, and then Stegodon. And then the Yeti and this thing kill the Stegodon, and this kills the first instance of my 5/1. That seems really sad. Sad and a half. Ah, gosh, there's no really great moves here. I think I'm just going to Defile and play a Stegodon. So it is a little bit sad I ended up wasting completely my Revenant. But I think that was still the best option. So now I'm 3 cards down, but I do have this guy on the board, and I haven't life tapped at all yet, so I'll slowly catch up cards. I have Twisting Nether, which could potentially be a good value play for the future, and Corrupting Mist could be a good value play, and I got life tap, which gives me an extra card every time I use it. Add a random card to your hand from your opponent's class. Oh man, this is going to give her 3 cards. Not exactly, her hand's full. Ah, okay, so she got 2 cards. It was like an arcane intellect of sorts. Oh, she actually decided to do it. Okay, so that means that she has the full... Does she have a backstab here or a prep? Oh, she has a coin. Oh, the coin. Are you going to Corrupting Mist here? Blood Imp. Okay, that's fine. All right, well, I guess we'll life tap here then. There's no point in playing this. It's got nothing to attack, so we'll just play out my other minions. Placement for Betrayal. Okay, we got a 6/2 with Rush, so it's like a fireball-ish. It's like a neutral fireball that doesn't get through taunts. It's actually not bad. It doesn't go face, obviously, and doesn't get through taunts. Yeah, it's not a bad dude. And then I actually am kind of glad I took this, even though it was probably not the right pick. It's an 8/8. She has to have an Assassinate for it, or she has to have picked up a, what's her face? Like a Siphon Soul from me. Oh, what? That's a card? I can't believe that. That is so good. Oh, man. I mean, I guess my guy got swapped, so that's good. She should have used that first. So I guess I do catch a bit of a break here, but still. Alrighty, I don't really want to use my Rush. Ooh, spell damage MVP, but is it worth it to not play an 8/8? Can't possibly be worth it not to play an 8/8, so we'll just get 3 damage on the face here. I'm wasting the Death Rattle on this because I'm not very damaged. So if she did get a Siphon Soul from any of those hallucination effects, or has an Assassinate. Okay. What do you got here? New Prep Vanish or something? Bane of Doom. Oh, that's a good combo. Luckily she didn't get too good of a demon off of it, but still. Man. Okie doke. I still don't want to use the Corrupting Mist here. Rush, I could kill the 3/1, which seems a little sad. Let's life tap. I got plenty of mana. Hellfire. You don't say. Well, that is pretty darn solid, because with the spell damage, it clears off her board. And I've got this Acolyte for some more card draw. Now I've actually taken damage, so the Death Rattle on this is useful. Okay, and I've got this to get past a Taunter and kill her. Wow, the Rogue's got some pretty sweet Echo cards, man. Getting a random card from your opponent's class for 2 mana an unlimited number of times per turn is nuts. Okay, so she can't play a Siphon Soul anymore. She can play a Shadow Bolt. I wonder what that's for. Are you swapping attack and health again to kill my Acolyte? Or are you just conceding the game? Looks like you're basically just giving up. Okay, cool. Well played. Wait, what? Wait a minute, that's not till the end of your turn? Oh, until your next turn. Oh, your next turn. I didn't know that. I thought it was just till the end of your turn. Oh, hilarious. Okay, well, shoot. I did not mean to BM. I honestly thought I was winning this. Okay. Well, Rush and a couple of... No, I should save this for when my Acolyte's got its attack back. This doesn't seem worth playing. Alright, fine, we'll play it, whatever. Obviously, Rush is not as good as Charge here. Charge would have won me the game. But, okay. I don't have very good Betrayal placement at all in the slightest. But I got some more card draw coming, and I can life tap. I can try to find... Geez, what do I even have? Oh, I have that Argent Rider. Right? I took the Argent Rider, didn't I? I think I did. Okay. Yes, that was... Wow, I did not read that card carefully enough, huh? So it actually lasts for 2 turns, that effect. That makes that Echo card a little better than I thought, but I think it's still probably not very good. Okay, well, we won against a rogue who seems to be playing a lot like I am, which is to say not very well and experimenting with cool new cards that don't actually work very well. So I'm not really reading too much into the quality of this deck just yet. If I win the next game or the game after, then I might start to think this deck might actually have something to it, but we'll see. So who's up next? It is another Warlock. Interesting. Jorge Alvarez. Is that a famous person? Sounds like a famous person. Okay, we got a good 4-drops here. And this is not good on turn 3. It's just a 2/4. So the question is whether I keep both of these and try to coin them out. I'm going to do it. I don't mind playing life tap on turn 2 and then coin back-to-back 4-drops. Now, obviously, if I was the first player, I would not have kept both of them. I might not even have kept either one of them. Wax Elemental. Okay, let's see if he has any combos with this or not. Now, as a second player, Corrupting Mist in the opening hand's a bit better because he might very well play another minion here. And if he does, I could just Corrupting Mist on turn 2 to kill both of his guys. This guy, which he may or may not have synergy with. And even if he doesn't, it still absorbs 2 hits from my crap and might protect his key minions. Okay, he's life tapping. I don't think it's worth Corrupting Misting just to get rid of this. I also don't think it's worth coining out my Wolf Rider. Because then next turn, what exactly am I doing? I might as well life tap here. Okay, Doomguard could be a good finisher. So what do I play next turn? I'm not even sure I need to coin out these guys. It might be better just to simply play the Wolf Rider. Okay, well, never mind. Now that I see that, that's definitely not worth it to play Wolf Rider just to pop the Divine Shield off and die to a 1/4. What are you? Are you a 2/6? You're a 2/6. Damn it, I was hoping you were a 6/2. Okay, well, I guess we'll play a Stegodon. This holds up very nicely against the Stonehill. And I'm planning to kill the Stonehill with this thing anyway, so I'm just hoping to use this to pop off this Wax Elemental. You know what I could have done? Hold on a second. I should have maybe considered not coining out a 4-drop at all, but just playing Corrupting Mist to kill his kind of weak board. Or I could have life tapped again, and if he played something like this, I could Corrupting Mist it as well. He looks like he might be going for some kind of synergy with like Dark Pacts and Unwilling Sacrifices and stuff. Okay, you a 6/2 yet? Okay, so we'll do this. This does mean that it's vulnerable to a Mortal Coil, but such is life. I'm technically ahead on cards here. This is him going down a card. The Stonehill gave him a card, so the fact that it died doesn't matter. He does have Mortal Coil. Alright, that's kind of unfortunate. But that is one of his mana for the turn. It's 20% of his mana. Alright, he's clearly going for this thing here. Clearly. He's got some stuff, I reckon, in his deck that makes him happy to have this stuff. Should I just throw away some cards and play a Doomguard? You know what? F it. Whatever. If I lose, like, these guys, I'll be kind of sad about it. But, looks like I lost some pretty garbage cards anyway, and I just want to start pounding him in the face. I'm basically saying to him, hey, you know, I'm not going to give you all day to dick around. I'm going to start pounding you with my charging 5/7, and you need to hurry up and do whatever it is that you're trying to do. Obviously, a Dark Pact would be very good for him here. He could get a 5/5 out of this egg. Discover a spell, deal damage. Okay, that's dangerous. If he finds a Dark Pact, it's a good swing for him. It's 8 health. Oh my god, it's 1. Could be a Dark Pact. Interesting, he chose not to play it. Right, so should I Hellfire here is the question. It gives him a 5/5 dinosaur and a random dragon. But it prevents him from being able to Dark Pact this, and he did take a 1-mana spell, which is very suspicious. Also clears a lot of his crap off the board. And then I can do what else with my mana? I guess I would life tap? Alright, we'll do it. Let's life tap first. Wait a minute. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. Maybe what I should have done is killed the egg and then Hellfire, Demon Fired to kill away his dinosaur. Oops. That was potentially a mistake. Well, we're locked in. Let's hit him in the face. Give him his dinosaur. And see what he wants to do here. Can't quite get through this taunt on board. He does have a grip full of cards, but I've got a pretty decent sized hand as well. The Wolf Rider's taking him down to 7. Alright, so he's going to get through. Is he going to just trade this? I mean, it's not the end of the world if that's all he does, is just trade the 5/5 for my 5/4. So maybe I shouldn't have life tapped and killed the egg, but then he'd have 5 more health too. So I don't know if it's really worth it. Hero powers are disabled. Okay. A little bit annoying. I would have liked to continue hero powering. Okay, that'll be a good one next turn. I guess we'll play Novice Engineer since I can't use my hero power. That'll be good next turn as well. So I've got the next 2 turns pretty well laid out. The question is, do I play the Cursed Disciple? He can use the Elven Archer and either one of these two things to kill it. The Wolf Rider I can kill as 4/3 or take him down to 7, but I'm pretty sure he's got a Dark Pact. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the Wolf Rider to kill the 4/3. It's a good trade. And then let him decide what he wants to do. If he's going to Dark Pact the Elven Archer, then so be it. This thing is a Death Rattle. It is a demon, so I could buff it and take him down to 7. Maybe I should have hit him in the face for 7. Or for 3, because then he would have been at 7, and then eventually he's going to go down. Oh my god. It's a pretty good one there. Okay. He's maybe going to Dark Pact one of these guys. Okay. Well, I'm going to play, I think, the Violet Worm. There's no point in playing this guy, because he just dies to my opponent's 8/8. And sure, so does this thing, but this thing gives me a bunch of 1/1s instead of health that I don't need. Okay, does he have some kind of plan here? He did that pretty quickly. Because otherwise the 1/1 just kills his Syndragosa. Oh my god! He's got a plan! He sure does. And he does have that Dark Pact, just as I suspected. Okay, so now he's starting to claw his way back into this game here. And hero powers are still disabled, so I still can't draw into more cards. I'm basically all in now on this 8/8 being a good thing for me. We'll see how that goes. Defile's not very effective. So, I mean, I guess I could have... No, there's no 2 on the board. I guess I could have played this with Defile. That would make Defile trigger 3 times, but his stuff isn't at 3, so it's not really worth it. Wow, he's going all in for the goofy stuff. But he can kill it right away, so he's going to get a treasure. Man, this guy got two legendaries. Which, I mean, they weren't the best legendaries, but still, that's definitely unfortunate. I hope he got one of the crappier things. Okay, I could do Acolyte, Defile, but the Defile would still only trigger twice, because there isn't a 2. I could play the Acolyte and the Disciple and Defile, and then I would get 3 card draws off of the Acolyte. Not really sure I need to do that, though. Let's just kill that. Maybe, you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to do this, and we'll just Defile twice. So I get some more cards. And, I suppose makes sense to just play this and Demon Fire that. You know, it does take the minion off the board, but now he can life tap. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. He's got 8 cards, 9, I've got 7, and it's his turn right now. We're both about the same health. Yeah, it looks like I'm on the downhill here. I've already used 2 of my pretty big cards. At least I'm okay on health. Draw 3 cards, reduce their cost to 0. Oh geez, this could be very, very bad for my interests. Okay, there's a 5-mana guy that's free. Good. Stops me from killing his 6/4. He's down to 10 cards. I don't think this is going to fatigue, though. I need Twisting Nether, which I do have 2 copies of here, and I've only got 11 cards left, so it's not horribly unlikely that I draw it. Let's draw a card with the Acolyte, so I did get the full 3 off of it. There's Twisting Nether. I guess I'll just... Yeah, I'm going to twist right now, and then we're going to play Gnome Feratu, because I'd rather get the board going than just have an extra card. Okay, so it's 8 to 9. He's ahead of me on fatigue. I don't think I can necessarily take it to fatigue. It's very rare in the arena, because not only does he have these cards in the deck, but his hand is full. But on the other hand, I do have another Twisting Nether, so it's possible. Oh my lord. Okay. Well, that sucks. He actually got 2 Marins. That's crazy. Okay, well, let's life tap. Play this. Dark Pact one of these things. And I guess I'll just play the Revenant, even though it's probably not that great. He can get another treasure, but I don't think I could have stopped it without playing Twisting Nether, but if I played Twisting Nether, I would have given him the treasure. What I would have liked to see is a Treachery card. That was not offered to me in this draft. I don't know if Treachery is in the arena. That could be part of the thing where they take out certain cards. Okay, so he's going to get to kill the first copy of my Cursed Disciple, but the other one is going to be able to kill off this Dreadlord, which is good. Oh, he's still got 5 mana. Okay, so he's got legendary minions now. I'm very screwed unless these are all really bad, like 6 terrible legendaries. It's not super likely that that is the case, but that's sort of what I have to rely on here. And I lose all this stuff that could have helped me kill off this 6/6 as well. Alright, well, let's draw a minion. And I guess we're just playing out my hand, and I suppose I might as well kill the 6/6 off. It sucks that this thing got to stick around, but can't have everything. So he's down to 6 cards, I'm down to 5 cards. I'm a little bit ahead on health, a little bit behind on the cards. Destroy all other minions with 2 or less attack. Whew, okie dokie. Well, that's one way to play this game. I don't think I can Twisting Nether yet. He's just going to get to refill the board, and I'm going to lose. I need to play Mastodon, absorb some damage, have him play some more stuff, and then maybe Twisting Nether would actually work. Go dormant, play 4 cards in a turn. Okay, that's fine. I actually have to consider whether I should just play Twisting Nether here. I'm behind on cards, so I can't really life tap. This Mastodon would absorb like a couple of hits, and that's pretty much it. It just takes out 2 of his minions. Now I'm going to play Twisting Nether, and I will life tap, although I should have life tapped first. I think that I'd rather give him a turn to reset the board and then respond to whatever he can play in 1 turn with the Mastodon than the other way around, which is to play the Mastodon, let him kill it with his board, and then my Twisting Nether is less effective because he's already traded some of his stuff into my Mastodon. I'm probably lost no matter what here, but figured this was the best chance I had. Okay, that's rough, although I can kill it with this Muck Hunter. You know, fine, we'll play it. It's fine. See what he wants to do. I mean, obviously it's going to go to 8 with this Baron Geddon, but even if the Geddon attacks it, he doesn't kill it unless he has 3 more damage. And this thing can kill the Baron Geddon too. Leaves staying alive at 1 health. And the 2 1s are stuck around. Okay, so I'm 2 cards ahead on the fatigue front. And I'm also now down on health. Oh no, that's bad. So now I'm more down on health. After you play a secret, put a random hunter secret onto the battlefield. Okay. Alright, this would be a 2/2. Awesome. So we're not going to play it. This is comedically bad. I'm not going to life tap. I guess I'll use my mana just to damage that thing. And then pass. My hope is that one of these guys sticks around so I can kill one of the Mucklings with my crap. Shadow Flame, no! Oh, that's bad. That's bad. Okay, so he just has a 6/5. I have a Demon Fire. That doesn't work. I get a 2/2 for 4. And then the Muckling kills off my Muck Hunter. And, yeah, it doesn't work. Alright, I'll just concede. Well, that was a good time. Thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you enjoyed it. Please like and or subscribe. And I'll see you again soon. It is worth noting, though, that that guy did have 4 legendaries. The Zindragoza, the Gen, and then 2 copies of Marin. They're all kind of mediocre legendaries, but still. So, yeah, good times are abounding. I should have probably killed the egg differently, and that might have made the difference. I'll see you guys again soon. Take care.